Hi folks, this is the PlanesTalkers. This is Sean.
This is Rez.
This is John.
And we are here with our first Kaladesh draft, and we are currently sitting at 2-0 from our last lackluster match that really ended very quickly with a scoop.
Yeah, especially that game 2 was really disappointing when your opponent has 2 swamps out and didn't get to play a single spell the entire game.
Well,
they did play the one. I apologize.
Yeah, we impeccably timing their only creature on board, which
that had to hurt.
Was impeccable timing.
I mean, that probably killed whatever plan that they were holding that hand for, so...
Yeah, I have no idea what they're holding that hand for. Maybe one of their green spells. They might have had a fistful of green, and they probably should have mulliganed that hand. I don't see a reason to keep when you're that low on lands in MTGO.
It would have been nice for them to share their hand just to see what they were keeping. What was so worth keeping that 2-match hand. So, let's start game 3.
Alright, yeah, we have our opponent right now.
And as seems to be tradition for us, we get to go first.
And we are rolling hot tonight.
Playing first really seems to be
Alright, so we actually have a very good hand here. I like the Eddy Trail into the Windrake, but we also have the Revoke Privileges and the Malfunction to keep our opponent off. So, this is going to work out very well for us. Now let's keep this hand.
We'll keep it. No green, though, but...
Yeah, we don't play a lot of green, so I'm not too concerned about not opening a hand with green, but we're going to start with this white plane here, and we're just going to pass the turn. Oh, they're on red, so I'm hoping this isn't a green, red-green energy deck. I don't know if we can beat just the sheer power of all those 1/1 counters, but we're going to try. So we have this 2 energy from our Eddy Trail Hawk.
And we got 2 reds. We got the grubs.
Thriving grubs.
And they got the energy, so... What other colors does red go with the energy?
Green is usually it's green-red energy. That's what the current standard Pummeler deck is. I think that's a really strong draft strategy. We're just going to attack with this Hawk first. And
is it worth it to revoke privileges the Gremlin?
I'm actually going to let them go all in on it first. I want them to use their energy. I don't want to give them the option of saving it, so I'm going to play this Windrake. And I want them to attack and pump their energy into it.
So there's the green that we were fearing.
Yeah, this looks like the green-red energy deck that is very popular and very strong. I like playing this deck a lot, actually. I'm hoping they continue to go all in on this grub here, and then we can just malfunction or revoke its privileges, and then they'll be very sad about it. I think that might be it for the grub. This Rhino is probably going to start eating a lot of it, so... But we just drew a land here, so we're actually going to revoke this Rhino. I'd rather have the grub. It has a lower toughness. If we do draw impeccable timing next turn, we could still impeccably time this. We're just going to fly over first, though.
I was really hoping to see our favorite friend, the whale, there.
Yes, the Sky Whale has been very kind to us. So I'm going to malfunction this Rhino. I'd rather use the more expensive removal here. Actually, let's use revoke. I'd rather say the malfunction just in case they do draw a very good equipment or a very vehicle. My mistake. Yes, vehicle, because then we can play this on artifacts.
Other vehicles really act like equipment. It seems just the body doesn't go with it.
Yeah, it just gives everything haste though.
We're playing 3 colors.
They're Temur. Okay, so that might benefit us in later games as they start missing those drops. So they're going to pump up this Thriving Grub here. If we don't draw our impeccable timing, we're actually going to malfunction it and try to shut them off their race here. Yeah, the Salivating Gremlins, I'm not going to be too concerned with. Here's our forest, but yeah, let's just do this now.
Nice thing is we're still able to just fly over them.
So we're going to have to try racing them. I don't know how this is... Oh, whoops.
Did we spend our energy?
I did spend my energy on a flying creature.
Alright. That means he gets extra flying. Be nice if he did extra damage for that.
He should just fly twice as high.
Yeah. Normal flying creatures can't get him.
Or just fly in once and then hit again on the way back.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, we have drawn very poorly this game. We've only drawn lands. I mean, these are the 2 creatures. These are actually 4 of the cards that we started with, so everything we've drawn so far has been a land. So I don't see us winning this game.
What are we looking for that could possibly?
Confiscation coup would be very strong here, especially if we take this monitor. I think that's our best play. We just drew another land. Yeah, we have to... I don't know what to do. We have to sit back. I think we have to start chumping. If they play an artifact here, I think we just lose. I might just scoop after if they play the artifact here. Because we're not going to trade very favorably. And we're so far behind on board now. We've drawn just so many lands. I think.
Yeah, the land was just coming and coming and coming and nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we have nothing that can save us. I know our entire game plan is probably shot at this point. We're just going to let them play out their cards and try to find out a little bit more about their deck, but I'm just going to scoop if they...
It definitely seems to be red-green energy with a splash of blue. I would like to know what that blue is in the deck for.
Yeah, I really want to find out what this blue is for. So let's see if they play something. I think they're just going to attack, though, yeah. I'm just going to trade here and... see what happens. I really want them to play their blue, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see what we draw. No, gear shift doesn't really save us, so we're just going to scoop here. I'd rather not let them see the gear shift, but we just drew way too many lands. So let's just see what...
yeah, cruiser.
If we drew those little earlier, we would have...
Yeah, that earlier would have been nice. In the pummeler, that just too many lands to begin with. So I don't really think the issue was the deck, it was just the lands that we saw.
So I think this Revolutionary Rebuff is actually going to be very good. We're going to take out this Glassblower Puzzle now. That's going to be a little slow for us. We don't need that energy that badly. I'd rather have a little more interaction with them. We may want some more creatures. They look to be very, very heavily creature-based. But we drew way too many lands that game. There was almost no coming back from that. I'm almost willing to take out one of these malfunctions. But I think this is it for us. Yeah, let's just play this. That rebuff may come in handy. Yeah, we'll play first. Let's see what we have here. So we have all white. I don't think we can keep this. I mean, we do have the Pummeler and the Fleet Wheel.
But we saw last hand, the last game, he seems just as fast as we are normally. So I don't think waiting back to play on turn 3 a 1/1 is... remotely going to be good. So I think I agree. We pitch it.
Yeah, we're going to pitch this hand. All right.
And it looks like we're kind of rewarded. We don't have much action, but we've got more even spread of lands. We got enough
we can't
functions.
go to 5, but we're going to scry that to the bottom. I mean, all we need it for the Confiscation Coup, but I think we'll find another island before then. We play 17 lands. We have an Aether Hub. I'm going to imagine we're going to hit something at some point. And the nice thing with the Confiscation Coup is it's mana cost, not toughness or power, so if they keep putting 1/1 counters on their creatures, they will eventually...
They can still steal, even though it's a... That is good.
Yeah, they'll be very sad when they wasted all their energy on one or two creatures and we just take one of them. I think here comes the Grubs again. Oh, no, Seed Sculptor is very good. This card is a 2/3 for 2, which is very on curve. Oh no, we were drawing...
We're drawing that white land again.
Yeah, we're drawing very badly again.
I don't think we're at the point of trouble yet, but it's quickly getting there. I would like to see an island so that we can play our friend the whale.
I mean, we have to see either that or the Aether Hub next turn.
Right.
Yeah, we need a source for blue.
But we can also malfunction next turn if we get into too much trouble.
We're going to malfunction this Rhino.
Yeah, that Rhino's going to
Unless we draw a
blue source.
A blue source here. Yeah, we're going to malfunction this Rhino.
Well, at least we get to play the Harrier next turn. And he is a good wall for us at this point. A 3/4.
Yeah, but I'd rather not deal with this Rhino. I mean, this Rhino is just very, very good. This card is very good.
Especially when we don't have any creatures to chump block.
No.
And just let him come in.
Yeah, a 3/4 for 3 is just way too strong. So we're not going to even fight for that. I'm just going to malfunction him and not let him... Oh, there's another one.
We have another one. Hopefully we can Confiscation Coup him once he gets pumped up a little bit.
Well, there's our Revolutionary Rebuff. I wish we had that a little while ago, but we're just going to play the Harrier here. This will at least stop the bleeding a little bit. They're going to have to choose. I don't think they're going to be playing pump spells in this deck. They look like to be very heavily energy-based. And I'm willing to start eating their creatures. They're going to attack with the Rhino here since they have the energy to keep pumping it. But we get to eat the Haster, which is fine. I'm going to let them keep pumping this Rhino, because if we draw another blue, we're just going to steal it with the Confiscation Coup.
Yeah, I'm okay with letting it get a little bit bigger so that we can get it later in the game.
Oh no, they did play Blossoming Defense. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'd rather just get it out of their hand. But I think we're pretty toast in this game. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're drawing our blue. I think we're done.
Well, we can get Fleetwell Cruiser in there and get in for 5 at least, so that at least we did something.
It's 2, 6, 9. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this game. Yeah, we drew very poorly for this game. I guess I got punished for putting that island to the bottom.
Yeah, who would have thought?
But a hand of 4 lands, I couldn't justify putting it on top.
I guess this is what we get for game 2, our defeat there.
But yeah, this deck looks very well built. I mean, it has a lot of the thriving. I couldn't believe that some of these cards would get to this person.
They seem to have a really good draft deck.
Yeah. This thriving rhino, that's 2 of them at least. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could draw here that would actually let us win this game. They just have too many creatures on board.
Mm-hmm.
If we had a fumigate, though,
and we don't have any kind of fabricate that can produce multiple creatures at a single drop.
Oh, well, they beat us anyway.
Oh,
so
there
that's
we
fine.
go.
Well, it looks like we wouldn't have drawn our guys anyway, so that's
No.
fine. Oh, we lost game 3, but that's okay. Sometimes you just lose to bad luck, and their deck was very solid. I mean, I won't put down their deck. It was very good. They had a very strong draft, it looked like.
Yeah, and for our first draft going 2-1, I think was a strong start.
Oh yeah, you really can't complain about how well we pulled and how well we did the first 2 rounds.
No, I think we pulled very well. I mean, that last match, we just drew very bad. The first game, we drew so poorly. I think if we drew significantly better, that first game was ours to win. But only drawing lands. I mean, we didn't draw anything other than a land that game, which you can't win any game of Magic if all you do is draw lands, especially when you start with 4.
My disappointment in all our matches, we only got to play the Pummeler once in that first game.
Yeah, that is impressive. I mean, we played 7 games. We only got to play the Pummeler once, and we had 2 of them in our deck.
Yeah, and we had the support to go around it. It never seemed to happen.
Not much you can do about it at this point.
Well, folks, this has been the PlanesTalkers. We'll be playing another draft soon.
All right, this is Rez.
This is Sean.
This is John.
And we'll talk to you later.